Hello guys, if you guys watched the video that I made about Quebec, the senior trip, ignore all of it, like everything I said. Not everything, but a good amount of it, because we had a launch meeting today. All of the organizers came together and we all had a meeting and we talked about all 4 trips. So we have Montreal in the summer, Montreal in the wintertime, Quebec in the summer, Quebec in the wintertime, and the best one that we noticed with everything involved is Montreal in the summertime. So totally different city, totally different time. Sorry to screw with your minds, but we're gonna do that instead. So I'm gonna just say everything all over again and then like ignore the other video. So anyway, I'll talk about the trip first, then I'll get into the boring details. We have a set price finally. So as opposed to the $600 I told you, it's actually going to be $488, which is much cheaper and much better. 4 days, 3 nights we're staying. One in Montreal. There's an amusement park. It's the second biggest one in the world. Don't know a whole lot of information on that, but I'm handing out pamphlets starting tomorrow, so hopefully you'll have one. There's also the website online you can look at, and it'll give you more details about the park. Montreal has a lot more clubs. Like it's the nightlife is a lot better than Quebec is. So they have clubs booked for us. So all of the high school kids, thousands of high school kids, are going to go to a club. And there's 2 themes. There's Tight and Bright, and there is graffiti. So for Tight and Bright, you obviously know what that is. So go to Ardene's, whatever, buy the tightest, brightest stuff you can get. S-Trip is also going to be supplying you with glow sticks, glow glasses, all that cool stuff. We're going to be supplying you with that. And then that's one night. And then the other night's graffiti night. And what they do is the S-Trips, we supply you with a white t-shirt and a marker. And you go bananas. You get everyone to sign your shirt. They can draw anything they want on your shirt. And then we go to a club and party. So don't worry if you're 17, you're worried about getting in. 17 and 18s are allowed to go. There's a bar in there also for the 18-year-olds. To do that thing that you do at a bar. And yeah, so those are the nightlife is the main reason why we chose this instead. It's not going to be cold. Quebec, you have to go find your own place to party, and not everyone's going to get in. Also, it's later on in the year, which means more people are going to be 18. So hopefully that'll be more beneficial for you. I'm supposed to sound excited, I was told today, but like I'm really tired, so I swear to God this is really exciting. But yeah, so nothing has really changed a whole lot from Quebec to Montreal, except for the fact that it's not going to be cold as tits. It's going to be nice and warm. So instead of the water slides and stuff that are frozen over, unfortunately we're not going to have that. But we get to go to amusement park. What else is there? So now I'll go back to the boring details that I told you about in the other video. So food's not included, just because of the reason. Like there's a lot of reasons. It's more beneficial for you if you think about it. It really is. So you're on your own for food. The 3 rules are no excessive drinking, so don't make us pump your stomach. No drugs and no fighting. That's it. Okay. The curfew is 1 in the morning. That's quiet time, which means you have to be on the property at 1 o'clock in the morning. That's it. You can have 15 people in your room at 1 o'clock in the morning. Just don't make it too loud. That's the only rule. We're gonna have about 3 different floors booked just for S-Trip. So they're going to be expecting this kind of stuff to happen, so we do take up most of the hotel population, but still there's other people in there, and there's maybe people besides you that are on S-Trip that want to go do something in the morning. Okay, so you can stay up till 4 or 5 if you really wish to, and then sleep the whole day, but you need to keep it quiet. You can have co-ed rooms, you can go and stay in the other room as late as you want. Don't make noise. As long as you're in a room, no problems. Okay. Talked about curfew. Check-ins. You need to check in 3 times a day with the staff. There's a 24-hour staff member in the hotel lobby at all times. You can call them at all times. You have to check in 3 times. And I know that sounds like a pain in the ass, but it really isn't, because you can't, you're going to end up running into them. There's no way to get around it. When you leave the hotel to go do something in the morning, just check in. You have to walk by them anyway. Just say, hey, I'm alive, not dead. When you come back for dinner, which you're going to because it's dinner time, so you're going to come back for dinner, 6 or 7, whatever, check in, say, hey, I'm alive again. And 1 o'clock in the morning when you have to be back on the property, check in again. That's about it. And if you can't, if you're doing something, if you're at the amusement park and it's like 7 or 8 o'clock, and you are worried that they think you're dead and you have to go check in and you're not at the hotel, you can call them. There's a number you can call and let them know that you're alive. There's also shuttle buses that bring you pretty much to all the places that we're going to constantly. There's just constant shuttle buses. And then this is not a school sanctioned trip, which means there's not going to be teacher breathing down your neck at all times. You have a lot of freedom. Just don't abuse it, okay? So you're allowed to go out and have fun. There's not really a curfew. Just be on the hotel property at 1. They're not going to baby you. They told me this at the meeting today. Like, they're not here there to baby you. They're there to make sure you're safe and alive. So that's about it, okay? All the ones that I've met have been cool. They all seem really nice, and, you know, they're fun and stuff like that. So there's not really, it's not going to feel like a school field trip. It really isn't. It's going to be a really good time. It's probably one of the best trips you're going to go on. And I've heard responses from other people that have been on these trips, and it's the best experience of their high school experience. I'm handing up, like I said, I'm handing up pamphlets tomorrow. Me, Jordan Garrison, and Olivia Campbell will be handing out pamphlets to you guys that explain stuff. So it has like the FAQs in it, it has the parent part in it, it has the information on the Montreal summer trip. There's also like 30 other trips in there, but just pay attention to the one. It's at page 22. It's called Montreal in the Summer. What else is there? If you have any questions, talk to me or Olivia. Oh, and on Wednesday, I have a cover letter that I have typed up, and it's like a letter from me. So it's a little bit, you know, it's not as boring to read, and it's from something from me personally saying like, hey, this is the trip. I'm giving all the details. I have questions and answers that I typed up myself that I think you guys will ask, which is like the things that I asked. Has my contact information, Olivia's contact information. So that'll be coming out too. Thursday, this isn't set in complete stone, but Thursday we're going to have an S-Trip meeting. So this is going to, like I said, this isn't school sanctioned. So my supervisor, her name's Kate, she's going to come somewhere around West Lane. Okay. Again, this, like I said, this isn't just West Lane, by the way. This is just for my school. If you're from another school, sorry to interrupt this, but if you're from another school and you still want to go, and there's like just you want to go, there's no other people you can think of going, it's fine. You can still come. You can totally still come. It's just message me, and I'll talk to the supervisor and see if there's someone actually repping your school already, or if not, you can come aboard at West Lane. It's not a big deal. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask. Anyway, so there's going to be the girl named Kate. She's going to come and do a meeting. So this is going to be a time for her to finally talk. It's like, you know, this is a legit company. This is someone that works there. She's going to have her S-Trip gear on. She's going to stand on top of a car, whatever she has to do, blast some music, and answer questions for you. So it's going to happen at lunch o'clock, so 11:40. I don't know where exactly. We haven't decided. Maybe the parking lot, maybe outside the parking lot by Scoops. I don't know. So she's going to sit there for like, you know, a good 20 minutes, and, you know, you guys all will sit there, talk around, ask me, Olivia or Kate, questions, and we'll answer them for you. This just, like I said, this is just a way so you have some legit, concrete evidence that this is real, and I'm not just planning some crazy trip. They've been doing this for 37 years. They know what they're doing. Okay, so again, sorry I don't sound very excited, but I am. I really am, but I'm just really tired. What else have we got? Taking a bus. Like I said, the amount was $388 we have to pay. I just got a call 20 minutes ago saying it changed just because we're in Niagara Falls and the buses are going to charge us. It's an extra $20. So it's not a whole lot. I mean, I'm sorry, but you might have to do that. Another fee that I forgot to tell you about is it's a $60 deposit on like the room, just in case you blow it up or, you know, you vomit all over the place. Like I said, no excessive drinking. So if you don't vomit all over the place, don't break any furniture, don't break the door off the hinges, you'll get your $60 back by the time we leave. So it's just a $60 damage deposit. Okay, so if you keep the room intact, you get it back. $20, like I said, it's extra for the bus because we live in Niagara Falls. But it's a lot cheaper than I thought it was. A lot cheaper. I think I've covered just about everything. But like I said, if you're still interested in coming, let me know. And all I need is your name, your email, and your phone number. And the earlier you are, the cheaper it is. You get deals on it. Okay, so I have like about 2 weeks to finally get all these people signed up. Do it early. Really do it early. Okay. The first payment deadline is November 1st. It's $75. You need to bring it in on time, because if you don't bring it in on time, we will not guarantee you a spot. Because if you think about it, there's about 30 schools going, and there's about 6 hotels we have to fit you all in. So we have to kind of, you know, play Tetris and put everyone in certain spots. So it's hard. So we need to get a good concrete look at who's actually coming. So if you bring your money in after that, there's no guarantee that you're going to get a spot. So I mean, you have until November 1st, which is a pretty good amount of time. There's no excuses like past that. Like you have to pay then, or you, like I said, you're not guaranteed a spot. If you're short money, ask your mom, pay her later when you get paid. It's not a big deal. You can pay with a debit card, which is kind of convenient for us teenagers that don't have credit cards. You can also pay with a credit card, but you can put in your debit card information and sign in like that. So what you have to do is you have to go online and register, and they'll give you a passenger code, and then that way me and Olivia can look at everyone and look at your payments, remind you, stuff like that, and see how much. And you can even check and see how much you've got paid. But because me and Olivia are the organizers, we can actually see what you've paid, when the next one's due, if you're short anything, all that stuff. But like I said, me and Olivia are here to help you. So for the next 10 days, we're going crazy with this S-Trip thing. So we have 10 days to get everything really, really done. I just went to a meeting, I got this big bag of stuff and a big checklist, and it's a lot of work. So if you guys can just help me out and sign up as fast as you can, be very helpful. And yeah, so I thought just a video would be a lot easier. I don't know how long a video is so far, but it's a lot better than reading a huge 60-page pamphlet. So yeah, okay, so again, any questions, message me or Olivia, text me, whatever. I'll try to do my best to help you. If I can't, talk to my supervisor, I'll let her know and then answer your question. And that's about it. Thanks a lot.